Alrighty. We are live. I don't know if I should label the off seasons as episodes or not, seeing how there's no gameplay or anything of that nature. The other reason I am streaming the off season is because there have been people that have been, a couple of people that have asked me to stream the off season, and I'm fine with doing that. Just know that I'm going to be doing a lot of right on cue, and then the cats are going to start fighting. They're the worst. They're the absolute worst. So we're gonna get through this much of this as possible. I'm just gonna be streaming this until my wife gets home. Hopefully we'll be done before she gets home. But if not, then we'll carry on next time, I guess. Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. What's up, Cody? So, if you missed the last episode, we are World Series champs. We finally have done it. We've broken the streak of, we won the World Series in 27, and then ever since then, we've been to the playoffs every year, and we just didn't quite make it. 28, we went 92 and 70. We lost, got swept out of the World Series against the Giants. In 29, we lost the ALCS to, I think it was the Rangers. I believe it was the Rangers. And then in 2030, we lost the division series to the... Might have been the Rangers as well. I can't remember exactly who that was. But anyway, this team was too good to not win another World Series. So... But we finally pulled it off here in 2031. 102 wins, 60 losses. Our best year of the franchise, and I don't think this was a World Series caliber team by any stretch, but hey, we pulled it off, and we can say we are champs. So, going into the offseason, we will be shaking this team up quite a bit. We will be in sort of a soft sell kind of mode, is the best way I can put it. There will be guys on the trade block, like Brady Singer, like Bobby Witt. I just feel as though our time with Bobby is done. He is regressing a little bit, and seeing how we are going into a rebuild, it makes sense to trade him away now and get some prospects for him than to keep him any longer. Now, with that being said, he's still 3 years left on his deal. That's a lot of money, and at 31 years old. So we're not going to get probably any top-tier prospects for him. I still think we're in the B potential category for Bobby Witt Jr. Along the same with Brady Singer, even though he is 35, he's got one more year left. And worst case scenario is if we don't get these guys, if we don't trade these guys away, they'll stay on the team. I'm not going to force a trade. But we are, because of the cornerstone rule, we will have to dangle them out there and see if anybody's interested. And hopefully the price is properly right for Brady Singer and Bobby Witt Jr. We also have expiring contracts for a lot of key players, including Freddie Fermin, including Vinny Pasquantino, including our 6-time Gold Glove third baseman Michael Garcia, and of course Victor Scott. Those guys are probably going to walk. The only chance I would re-sign them is if we get to near spring training and no one has signed them. Maybe we bring them back. But we've got other players that deserve chances in the majors. Elijah Nolan did an okay job as a backup catcher. He's not our long-term solution, but he will probably be the starter this year. We may go out and sign a backup catcher because Delman Gowdy is doing pretty well in AAA, but he needs to work on his hitting just a little more before he's called up. And then Stephen Wong is not far behind, who is purely a defensive type catcher. And then first base, we may go out and find a cheap first baseman. If we don't, then we could let Roccaforte play first base. Because Frankie Superior is a solid player. But I need to see how he does with another year in the minors, seeing how he hit like 245. So I don't think he's quite ready yet. Second base, I'm a little stuck. I think Jaime Velasco, who tore it up in AAA, is going to be our DH come next season. As you can see, he's a DH heavy type hitter. Very good power versus lefties. Power's getting better versus righties as well. His fielding is just not good enough for him to be out there in the field. So what we could do is we can make him play DH. Dobbins can play left field. We have Ricker in center. We have Waters in right. And maybe we have Roccaforte as a backup outfielder. And then maybe we go sign one more backup outfielder free agent because we don't really have anybody. Leon Brister, maybe we could let him try. But, we may let him try. Brister's been in the minors for so long. I think he deserves at least a shot to be a backup outfielder. He's not a starter by any stretch. And then Mike McGraw is someone who's working on his, but I feel he's hitting his ceiling as well. So our outfield is pretty much set. We don't really need to worry about an outfielder. But the infield will need to fulfill some spots because we don't have a third baseman ready. Callahan, I don't know. I don't know if I should really use Callahan as our primary third baseman. We are going to be taking a hit this year. We are not going to be playoff. If we're a playoff team, I'll be amazed. If Bobby Witt gets traded, then we'll have a hole at short, which we need to properly address, which none of these guys are it at the moment. We could use Jose Torres to play short, just as a stopgap, and that'll be fine with us, or that'd be fine with me. We could possibly keep Triantos. He's fairly cheap to keep. We could keep him as our primary second baseman, see how he does for another season with us. 20 home runs. He did his job for what we wanted him to do, but he was not going to be a high, heavy hitter. So basically what we're looking for is we're going to look for a first baseman, whether it's a grizzled vet or we could probably sign him young. I don't think we'll sign him young because Steven Salazar he's going to be out of the 40-man this year. So at minimum, he will be ready maybe next season. He got a potential bump. I didn't notice that until just now. Primarily, it used to be a C potential. Now he's a B potential, Steven Salazar. But typical first baseman. He could be someone that we look into maybe next season, 2033, not 32. Superior, like I said, he will be 1 year. So if we go out and get a first baseman, we're looking at a 1 year deal for a first baseman. So pretty cheap. So backup catcher, we'll need a backup catcher. For me, we're going to let him go. It's been great having him on the team. Won 2 World Series with us, but he is 36 years old. He's regressing. We'll see if another team signs him. If not, maybe we could sign him to a cheap deal and he could be our backup catcher again. I don't know. Bullpen is set. We're not really looking for any bullpen pieces. We got Boovie. We've got our bullpen. The only guy we need to re-sign back would be Cody Hoyer. He is a free agent, so we're going to try to bring him back. If he doesn't come back, then we will have, Josh Irizarry ready to go this year. But I really do want Hoyer back on the team. And we may look to trade one of these guys, as we need to bring back Suarez as well. All these guys would be 1 year deals. So if they want to come back, it would be a 1 year deal. Maybe we give 2 for Suarez. It depends on what he wants. Starting pitching, this will be the biggest shock to everybody. I think we need to go out, and I think a lot of our money is going to be going out to sign a young ace. That's what we need on this rotation, a young ace, and to drastically cut short this rebuild. Jordan Hicks is gone. Archie Singer is a good pitcher, but he is not ace material. I don't think he's going to get much better than what he is now. Forrest Whitley, if he decides to come back to us, he will be a solid number 3 guy. He had an outstanding year. And then Stephen Choi, he's probably not going to get much better either. So we've got 4 guys that are, no pun intended, mid. I mean, that's the best I can describe them. They are mid-tier pitchers. We don't have that ace anymore with Brady Singer on the trade block. And even our these starters in AAA, they're not really, set to be our aces either. I mean, Alfonso Tejeda could be a starting piece, but he won't be ready this year. And then A.J. Gill would be another one. He's on the 40-man roster. He's out of options. So, I don't know. I mean, he's out of options. We have a decision to make with him. Do we trade him? He's 26 years old. I don't really see a big use for him. So, we could be cleaning a little bit of house when it comes to some of these prospects that we just don't have any room for. So, we have a plan. We just got to enact on it. First thing is exclusive free agent negotiations. So, what was that, Brian? So, like I said, a lot of these guys are gone. Hicks is gone. Scott's gone for me, and Pasquantino, Garcia. So, we need to sign Whitley, Suarez, and Hoyer back. I would like to sign Suarez to a 2-year deal because Sergio Pena, he's got 2 years left on his deal. Max Radjic, I think is how you say his name. He's a free agent, or I'm sorry, he's out of options. I don't see him making the team. He is 30, so I'm pretty convinced he will go through waivers, but even if he doesn't, it's not that big of a deal because he's 30 years old. So we're probably going to lose some guys to the Rule 5. I'm not going to lie. We're probably not going to look that great in the Rule 5. Excuse me. So we're going to try to sign these guys back. So Forrest Whitley will be the first guy we need back. We have some money to play with as well. We have $144 million, and that's not even including if we trade Bobby Witt and if we get Brady Singer to trade him as well, which I do have them on the trade block. So there's Brady Singer and there's Bobby Witt on the trade block. The other guys I'm just going to let them roll for a little bit. We might dangle Triantos out there just to see what someone will, dingle for us out there. But career's dead before it started. Attaboy. So first things first, let's get Whitley here. Let's just make him an offer. He wants 4 years, and he's going to be more expensive to sign to a 1-year deal. But I'm fine with this. Let's give him what he wants. Let's give him 1 year, 12.5, maybe 12.7 to increase it a little bit. And like I said, if he comes back, we'll scramble for another pitcher. We're not competing this year. I'm going to go ahead and say it. While I'm not tanking this team, our main goal is to not really compete this year. And I hate to say it, but that's just how everything's fallen out. Guys that are in their mid-30s, contracts expiring. The glory days of this team are kind of over, so it's time to start anew. So Victor Scott will be gone, even though he was very beneficial. He was a very good player. Fermin will be gone. Pasquantino will probably be the hardest, but he's probably going to go as well. Maybe if he's around spring training time, we'll look into him. But here's Suarez. Let's make him he wants 2 years. We're going to offer, or he wants 4 years. We're going to offer you 2 years. And we are going to give you a 2 years, $11 million deal. See if you take that. He is 34. I don't think he's going to be absolutely fantastic, but he held it down. Michael Garcia, 6-time Gold Glove Award winner. Should have been 7-time, like I said, numerous times. But he's gone as well. Just last season, he lost 5 points overall. So I fear as though that his time is up. And the same situation with him with Vinny. If he's around come spring training, we could re-sign him as a backup infielder. So, he was very good, though. I like Michael Garcia. Unfortunately, 4 stolen bases shy of 200 with the team and 9 home runs shy of 100. So, hopefully he signs somewhere else and he goes to be a competitor. Cody Hoyer, I'm thinking a 2-year deal for him as well, or maybe a 1-year actually. We'll offer him a 1-year $4.5 million deal, and because he may be a trade piece. I don't know. That's all I'm going to do though. Everyone else is going to be a free agent, so to speak. So we'll get rid of that. And then we need a hitting coach, who I forgot who our hitting coach was, but he retired. We are going to invest some money into our hitting. So top guys, Carl Willis, Jason Na, Jimmy Watkins, Sawyer Ryan, Paco Figueroa. There was a guy that I was looking at that I just kind of... Jason Goleski, clutch, power, plate vision. I'm fine with that as well. We may go with him. Because I'm not really going to look at this that much. Plate vision, clutch, and power. Drag bunting. Don't really care for bunting, so... I think that's what we're going to do. Carl Willis is 62, so he won't be around for much longer. I don't think he will anyway. So let's give Jason Goleski a... We'll give him a solid contract. I don't know who our hitting coach was. I hate to say it, but I don't remember who our hitting coach was. Shoot. Was it this guy? I don't remember. I do not remember. I'll tell you what. I do not remember. Contact, clutch, plate vision. Tabrick Brock, okay. I mean, you don't look that bad either. You have everything that we need. Not power. You know what? No, let's just keep it simple. Clutch, power, plate vision, Goleski. Let's give you 3 years, 4, and see if you buy 4.5, and we'll see if you bite on that. Pretty interested, okay. And that'll take us to the rebuild. Everyone else is still here. Manager Jeffrey McGaffick will be back. He's still got some time left on his deal. 4 years left, and then Manuel Burrito back as our pitching coach. Andreas Navoa at first. Chris Valleca will stay with us at third. Farm director Nick Murphy. We may actually look for somebody else on a farm director. Paco Figueroa. Just trying to think on... I don't really think a farm director is that important in this game. It really isn't. I would like to hire someone that does focus more on pitching. So maybe we may let him go. Or you know what? We'll just keep him. We'll just keep him. It's all good. Obviously, we're not rebranding anything. And there you go. We got our hitting coach. Jason Goleski is our new hitting coach. Diamondbacks are interested in a trade. They want Bobby Witt. They are offering us Bryce Terang. I'm looking more for prospects. I wish I could say I was looking for more prospects than players. This trade doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. They've got Anthony Volpe. They've got Tommy Troy. I'm sure they're going to bring him back. And they've got Gavin Lux as well. Oh, good. That's awesome. Didn't want to see that. That's cool, I guess. So this trade doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Even if you wanted to put him at third base, I suppose you could. But you have Manny Machado's 1 year left to him, so. Can Triatos play shortstop? I don't think he can. Can he? Oh, he can. He can play third and short. I just don't think I want to play him out of position. I don't think this deal is what I'm looking for. I want to see what else they can offer us because we're going to get a lot of money off the books off of this. So we're going to say no to this deal for now. I mean, we're already getting... I mean, I expect to get a lot of... The Reds are interested. Let's see what the Reds... They want Brady Singer, and they're going to offer us Ellie De La Cruz. Okay. Obviously, we're not doing this trade. Ellie De La Cruz would be an interesting piece, but he's 30 years old, and we would be trading one Albatross contract for another. This trade doesn't make any sense to me. Even though in real life, Singer did get traded to the Reds, which is very weird. But I don't need a shortstop. I don't need a... Apparently, he's got a player opt. Oh, maybe we need to see if Singer opts out. Because he could possibly opt that. There you go. He's decided to decline their contract option. He's a free agent. So, there you go. We're just going to let Brady Singer walk. There you go. The problem solved. Problem solved. I forgot about his player option. So, and that's fine. That means a salary we don't have to pay. Diamondbacks really want to get rid of Terang for some reason. This trade also doesn't make sense. They are getting younger. I suppose he could be a backup, but the problem is I don't want Terang. I don't. He could possibly fill our need, but I just don't want him. I want to see what free agency's got to offer. So, thanks, but no thanks. Diamondbacks really want him. So, Brady Singer is a free agent. He is no longer with us. We could look at him. Could sign him and flip him, but I don't think so. I think it just makes sense to let him test free agency on his own. Looks like Hoyer has signed his deal with us. He did. Okay. Of course, these two guys are signed. These are the contract extensions. That's why they show up. Hoyer signed his contract 1 year, 4.5. I'm cool with that. Whitley still hasn't offered, and Suarez. So that tells me that they're probably going to test free agency. So let's do a quick savey-do here. This is going to be a hectic offseason. We are going to look... The plan is we're going to look a little different. And I do want to say again, I apologize in advance if I don't get the offseason done in this one stream. It may be 2 parts. I know that doesn't make any sense, but someone asked me to... A lot of people asked me to stream the offseason, so... Okay, that answers that question. So yeah, we'll see. I think the way we go will depend on what free agency looks like. So we have a lot of money. We have $150 million bucks, and we could use that money to go get, like I said, our ace. You know, our new ace. That'll be priority 1, is to find, you know, a new person to lead this rotation. Looks like Keibert Ruiz is staying a National. What? Well, the American League looks good on that side. So let's keep going. Free agency. No. Oh, whoops. The Mets are interested. They want Bobby Witt. They're willing to give us Andrew Vaughn. Does this make sense? Kinda does. They got Nolan Shanu. I cannot say his name. 2 years of Andrew Vaughn. We had Andrew Vaughn in the last franchise, though. That's the problem. Especially for Bobby Witt. No, you got Gunnar Henderson. You don't need Bobby Witt. So, interesting offer, but no thank you. So, let's see what we got here. We do have to select the 40-man. This is going to be a problem. Actually, it probably won't be a problem. A lot of guys chose free agency. So, that tells me that got to do all these contract stuff. Whitley is not... Let's see who's on the free agent market, shall we? Here in a second. So Forrest Whitley, I need you to accept, man. 12-7. Let's make you another offer. Let's give you an even 13 then. We'll give you an even 13 in the rotation. That filled it up so shortly. 2 years, 11 mil. Let's give you 213. There you go. I know. Did you see that too? So starting pitchers, there's some interesting choices up here. Chase Dolander, who hasn't been very good with the Rockies. Could come with a cheap price tag. Tristan McKenzie, Sandy Alcantara. Okay, and see, here is a problem I'm seeing. A lot of guys are in their mid-30s already, so it wouldn't make sense to sign these guys to a long-term deal, because we are looking for a guy for a long-term deal. That's what we want. Cole Winn, not bad. Dylan Cease, Ryan Nelson. There's Whitley. He needs to come back. We need Whitley back. Ugh, sneezing all over the dang place. So, really, there's not a lot here. Oh, by the way, and I forgot to mention this, we had 2 former Royals players retire. No one of note retired. I accidentally skipped through that screen. I think the biggest name was Blake Snell. He retired. But we did have Salvador Perez retire, and Daniel Lynch retired, part of the 2027 World Series team. Not in the Hall of Fame. They didn't really do anything, so just a little note on that. Garrett Whitlock, see, he's 35. There's really no sense in signing a guy. There's really no sense of signing a guy that's at an age. I mean, 5 years, that's a little much. We need the young guy. That's what we need. We need a young stud to come in here and lead this rotation. And I'm afraid... I think Paul Skeens would be nice. Paul Skeens would be great. However, he's 29, and I fear as though he's going to start regressing as soon as we sign him. But, boy, there is no one left. The starting pitching market is not here. Our former guy, Michael King, Kramer, Lambert. They're all in their 30s, man. Like, this just ain't going to work. We need a young, we need a young guy with good potential is what we need. Paul Skeens is the only option, to be completely honest. He is the only option. He's 29. Do we do it? Do we take a risk on Paul Skeens? Is he going to be the guy? Do we look at Dolander? Hasn't really been an ace-type pitcher. He's a 90 overall at 30. Skeens is a 92. $18.5. We're kind of out of options here. I say we go after both of them. We get Skeens. We try to get Dolander. The Rockies, that's the thing, though. I don't know if I want to pay Dolander that much or that long a term deal. Even though we don't really have any pitchers ready to go in our farm system, that's the problem. That's the big problem. Yeah, most free agents are 28. What's up, State? I agree. You're right. You're 100% right. I was hoping we would get lucky and find like that 125 or 27-year-old that is, hey, I'm going to test free agency whether you like it or not. I guess we should really tender these contracts first. 40-man roster needs to be selected as well. We do have some people we're going to add, including Hammer, Tejeda, Orr, and Salazar. So let's go ahead and add them. I wish the 40-man screen was a little better. Let's add Tejeda to the 40-man. So that'll put us at 29. Who was the other one? Salazar is one. We're going to add him. I think Orr was another one. Some of these guys have got to go. I know Hammer was one. I don't know about Hammer. I'm starting to really kind of lose hope on him a little bit. Especially with another guy behind him. We're going to test Hammer. We're going to see if he makes it through. Dallas Orr. I like his versatility. And even though his hitting stats don't look great. I'm going to lose those guys. I know I will. Well, we do have Joe Prado. He'll be in Double-A this year. We're going to add Orr to the 40-man. But we're going to let Hammer test. If he gets taken, it's fine. We have replacements for him. It's no big deal. Who else is there? Who else is here on the 40-man? The catcher is... Blum is... I wish I could see everybody else without scrolling through everything. I need to go add Wong to it. Because I guarantee you he will get taken. Oh, God. I'm going to hate doing this. Okay. Forgive me, everyone. I have to go through this. I know there was another pitcher. Uribe. Don't really care if anyone takes him. None of these guys should be. Okay. 40-man for the relievers. I think there's a couple relievers that I'm a little bit concerned about. It's not Britton, obviously. Just got to figure out who they are. Chamberlain. He's 32. I don't see anyone taking him. Maybe Conrad Tulubitz. I can't say his name. He might get taken, but he's not going to be a big miss if he does go. Jeff Armstrong. He's 23. Nah. We'll risk him as well. Nieto, we'll risk him. I don't really care for him that much. Gowdy is not on it. Neither. Okay, we've added Wong. Deacon Pack. I don't think anybody will take him. If someone does, they do. It's whatever. Whoops. Luther Akar. No. Brendan Blunt, he's 28, so no. Mickey Gaspar, I don't even know who you are. I really wish I knew who you were. So you can go. Jaime Velasco is obviously going to be added to the 40-man regardless. So we're going to go ahead and add him. So let's see here. Yeah, we got room. Cody Morissette. He might get a start by default. A lot of D's here. A lot of bodies. Come on. There we go. River Hamel. God, if people take him, they take him. There's just a lot of guys I'm not really... I don't really care. I mean, I don't want to say care for. That's not really the right word to say, but they're not going to hurt my feelings if they get taken. I just don't see a reason for a lot of these guys. If they're old or low potential, I don't really care too much. TJ Walton, he might get taken. 72 overall. We'll keep him off. Because I have intentions of trading Bobby Witt, but because of my cornerstone rule, I have to have a team offer for him. So that's where it makes it difficult. You know, obviously we can't just go trade him. We've already had 2 offers, and the offers didn't make any sense to me. So we're not really going to go out and force the issue. Okay. So it looks like I've got everyone I mostly care about. Oh my god, this is going to take forever. Oh, this is going to take forever. Anyway, how's your day? How was everyone's holiday? Was it good? Was it great? I hope it was fantastic. Because this is going to be fun on the bun right here. Just watching this over and over again. It'd be nice if there was just a sign all of your minor leaguers, you know, button. But I get why there's not. It's fine. Uribe, you're quickly becoming a reliever here. AJ Gilt. Now, see, this is the problem. He's 26. I'm going to sign him. We can maybe trade him. I just don't have a need for this guy. Okay. Just renew his contract. Yeah, sure. Tejeda. Obviously, we're going to re-sign him. Just renew your contract. Yes, sir. Watch the... He had another Christmas special? Valencia. Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll renew your contract on that. I think he's going to get taken. Archie Singer. You know what? We're going to go ahead and just offer you something. 5 years. Ooh, boy. I'm going to give you 1 more year. I want to see how you do in the sophomore slump, but I'll give you a little bit of a bumpy bump here. There you go. Jordan Leisure will renew your contract. That's fine. Irizarry will renew your contract. You're fine. Cortez, you were fantastic. Let's make you an offer. 5 years. I don't think so. Let's give you 3 years, $6 million. Demetrius Robertson, yes, that's fine. Rosales, yes, that's fine. Pena, he's probably going to get taken. Yeah, oh, wait. Well, that made a jump. Yeah, sure, why not? Rajovic, let's go ahead and renew yours. I know. I saw some people were saying they were watching that, and I'm like, isn't that an old series? But I didn't know he made a new one. That's how out of touch I am with anything that comes on TV these days. I am very out of touch with stuff on TV. We'll bring on Conor McGregor. Not the fighter. We need bodies. And we need bodies. So. Harley will come back. We're not going to change a lot of our minor league system. Elijah Nolan. Renew. Yeah, that's fine. We'll give you 800. Why not? Gowdy, yep. Stephen Wong. Okay, that's fine by me. Mayor. Sure. Let's do it. Wait, no. Hold on. Just don't know what I'm doing anymore. We're going to go find some young players in free agency. How about that? Wow. 67. Wow, what a random salary. Have you ever seen that? That's a random salary. $67,272, huh? Okay. Blum. Gaspar, we're just going to go. I don't even know why you're on this team. I'll be honest. I don't know why you're on this team. Velasco's going to be the next guy. I'm telling you, he's going to be the next guy that we see in the majors. He's going to probably be our DH this year. So Daniel's 30. We'll keep you as a body. Kearns. Your defense was awful. That's fine. I want to bring him back as a DH in AAA. He was very good. Hummel. I keep saying Hamill. Or Hummel when it's Hamill. Good lord. Sign Derek Homer. Ken Stanley, let's go ahead and renew your contract. Why not? You're a good call-up piece if somebody gets hurt. We just throwing out prices, you know. That's all. We just throwing out prices. You're a body, that's fine. Dallas or what? Joe Prado. Gonna be in AA this year. Got a body. Yeah, our draft class last year was pretty bad. Pretty bad. Not gonna sugarcoat it at all. It was pretty awful. It wasn't great. Ricker, I'm gonna give you a $50,000 raise, my guy. Congratulations. TJ Wallen. Fred O'Leary. He's a body. Milo Birch. He is also a body. Played good defense last year in AAA. I remember that. You're a body. Bruce is nothing but... He's pretty much Terrence Gore. That's what Bruce is. We'll renew your contract. $780 for you. Silva, you are a body. McCraw, we're definitely going to need to sign you back. You are a body. Telling you, man, you can't, you know, overlook potential changes. Especially with Salazar getting a potential bump from a C to a B. That's pretty huge. Alright, so everyone has done that. Arbitration. All of these guys are coming back. This is the part I hate. Like, I wish it would set your funds off to the side for arbitration. But it doesn't, and it really messes up your budget in some ways. Triantos, oh boy. Yeah, we're going to bring you back on a one-year deal. I'm not going to pay you $1.8 million, but I'm not going to try to lowball you. I'll give you 1 year 5. How about that? You may be the starting second baseman. Rocafort, you are absolutely coming back. Might as well just make you an offer. $3 million. And that's fine. I don't mind paying you a little bit more. I'll give you a 2-year deal. I really like Rocafort. He is a solid backup guy. Let's give you 2 years, 10. How about that? Attaboy. Justin Brule. He was also a pitcher that I believe got a potential bump. He was a C and now he's a B. I think it was him that got that potential bump. But regardless, he was good. So we're absolutely going to bring him back, and he's expected to get a little better. So we're going to offer him a 2-year deal as well. Offer him, you know, we're going to offer more than that. I'm not going to try. I'm going to do my best to not lowball. But then again, that might be laughable, to say the least. 2 years, 8. I'm about $4 million. We'll do $4 million. What are you not happy with? I don't know what that was. Torres may be our starting shortstop. He's not a great candidate for now. I'm just going to give him 1 year 5. Whoops. Because we may trade Bobby Witt. We'll see what happens, you know. We'll see who gets offered. Justin Dunn, just a project we're working on in the minors. We're going to bring him back, depending on what his offer is. Okay. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and sign you to the double offer here. That's fine. And then Austin Callahan. Ooh, I don't really have a need for him. We may let him go. We may let him go. We may let him go. So these guys are all done. That's all done. 40-man roster is pretty much done. We got 33 people, so obviously we could add more at some point. All right, so back to free agency. So Colson Montgomery's out here, shortstop. We don't really want him per se. Starting pitcher, Paul Skeens and Chase Dollander seem to be targets. Dollander hasn't been very good, but he's also been stuck on the Rockies for a long time. You know, this could be a Jordan Hicks scenario where we get him and he has a great year. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm delusional. He seems to be consistently bad, but he's got a pretty low price. That's another thing. And then Paul Skeens. Gave up 43 home runs in 2030. Ouch. He's 29. Is he really worth a mega contract? I mean, how much higher is he going to go? I'm scared of commitment. I'm very scared of commitment. But hey, we kind of don't have a choice. Let me think. We could sign Skeens to 3 years. We could get Dollander for 3 years. And if they fail, then they fail. Because we're going into a technical rebuild. But if they work out, then we'll have an okay rotation. So, I think we should front load it. That's a good idea. We can front load it. 3 years I'm okay with. He would definitely be the ace, for sure. We could get Skeens. We could have Dollander be the number 2 guy. I really want someone else to sign Brady Singer. I'm going to feel awful if no one signs him. Dollander's a risk. $177. He gave up so many hits, though. Rockies are offering him 5 years at 57, and he is not interested. Do we want to wait for the second free agency? Or what? Like, do we want to wait for free agency too, do you think? Henry Davis would be a solid backup catcher. Yeah, there's really not a lot here on the free agency market. What's catcher look like? Maybe as a backup catcher. Tyler Stevenson would be an okay backup. Well, the backup probably needs to be a lower overall than our starting catcher, shouldn't it? Nolan's a 76, so that's really hard to do. We have Delman Gowdy. That's why I'm waiting for him to develop a little more. So this catcher that we sign is going to be a 1-year type catcher. That's why I'm saying backup catcher. Corey Lee would be a fun pick. There's Fermin still there. Fasalo, Sam Huff, Francisco Mejia. He would be a okay backup guy. Dude, shout out to Joey Bart. Any hidden talent guys down here? We've seen it happen before. Doesn't look like it. Alejandro Kirk's a starter. So we're not going to sign him. I think anyone 80 and above is technically a starting type caliber player. So if we're looking for a backup, we probably need to sign someone under an 80. So you're looking at Samuel Basalo. Not great. Huff. Sam Huff. He's 34. Hit 195. Oof. Oof. Mejia, Ronaldo, Hernandez. Don't know who that is. Danny Jansen. Connor Wong. I don't know, man. Anybody stick out to anybody here? Matt Theis could be a solid. I think Matt Theis could be a solid backup guy. He's not great. Okay, and then second base. What do we got here? Second base. Luis Angel Acuna. He's going to want some money. What do you want? 14? Maybe. Maybe. Jacob Gonzalez from the White Sox. Ronnie Mauricio. So we got some options here. There's Luis Ariz. He's still here. Hit 259 in Houston. Jonathan Indy, Tyro Estrada, Arroyo, Nick Allen, Donovan. There's our buddy Michael Massey. Could bring him back for the lulz. Nick Madrigal. Kevin Boggio. Does it make sense to be in a rebuild at this point? I think it does. Oh, there's Altuve. Wow, look at that fielding. Holy smokes. Hidalgo. Juan Hidalgo. That's pretty cheap for Acuna, but not really looking for that type of player. Maybe we don't need a shortstop, I guess, is what we're looking for. Adele Amador, he's 28. Not bad. CJ Abrams, he's 31. Looks pretty good, though. But we're probably going to wait on a shortstop until if we get Bobby Witt traded. So shortstop is not really a high priority right now. Outfield is fine. There's our buddy MJ Melendez. Looks like he's doing pretty good since leaving us. Quan, Garrett, Wallner. He's a starter. Eloy. Good old Eloy's back here. Okay. Rosarena. Yeah, see, now we're just getting into territory that's wouldn't benefit us at all. There's Nelson Velasquez. He's really fallen off, but he had a good season, though. 31 games for Seattle. Hit 308. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, so our priority right now is starting pitching. Do we need to wait on these pitchers until the second free agency happens? Or do we need to let them, do I need to take this offer off the table and then wait until the second stage? Think I should wait? You think I need to wait? So I need to withdraw this. Okay, wait until the second stage. Okay. So if they sign, no big deal. It looks like they don't even have an offer. Dollander may go back to the Rockies. But if we do get Skeens and Dollander, if we do, which that's kind of a pipe dream at this point, we're going to have an okay looking rotation because these guys are going to be 4 and 5. They're not going to be over here. They're going to be like 4 and 5. They won't let me put them there because why would they? But yeah, so we would have Skeens, Dollander, Whitley, and then Singer and Choi, which it's not bad. There's really not a lot we can do until not really a whole lot we can do until the second stage here. Wow, you kill Fernandez, goes to the Rangers. Alejandro Kirk goes back to the Cubs. He's already been with the Cubs, so I don't know why it says they signed him to a big, huge deal. Let's check back in here. Wow, 8 years, $292 for Colson Montgomery. Okay. Paul Skeens is now getting offers. Do we throw our hat in the ring here, or do we just let him go? I mean, he's tempted toward the Angels. I'll give him that. If we don't get him, then Dylan Cease will be an option. Some of these contracts, man. Cade Cavalli could be an interesting experiment. Not a great one, but an interesting one. Chris Paddock. Pretty good with Texas. Cy Young in 27. Yeah, I could see that. Brian Bello. Huh. He is 32. Do we try Brian? He didn't really strike out a lot of people. That's crazy to me. There are some options. Whitlock's 35, not 85. He's definitely not 85 years old. Huh. Okay. So we'll just wait until the second stage and see what happens. If everybody gets signed, then everybody gets signed. I don't know what to tell you. I don't really have an offer. Oh, I know what I was looking for. Okay, so Whitley has signed back with us. Triantos is back with us. And Suarez is back with us. That's good. That's our big three that we needed to get. Everyone has signed their deals. We don't need an outfielder. We're good there. I've already had Marco Luciano. Corey Seager. Wow. Doesn't really play good defense anymore, but C.J. Abrams. Not really that guy. I'm sorry. He's not. Trey Sweeney is looking solid. I'll tell you what right now. But like I said, we need to wait. Priority, starting pitching. No one has signed Brady. No one's even made an offer to Singer yet. Paul Skeens, I really hope he waits. If he signs, he signs. Dollander doesn't seem that interested in the Rockies right now. Okay, let's just keep going. Sorry. At this rate, I will not get done before my wife is off work. Felix Fernandez goes back to the Angels. Miguel Cruz goes... That's the top prospect in all of baseball. Goes back to the Marlins. That does not surprise me. Sandy Alcantara goes to... re-sign back to the Astros. So really nothing too extravagant so far. Mets are offering a trade. Do you want Triantos for Andrew Vaughn? Stop offering me this deal. I already had Andrew Vaughn in the last franchise, so I can't have him here. Even though he would be nice... He would be nice, but I can't. Sorry. That would be a steal. That would be an absolute steal. That, and you don't need Triantos. You've already got a good second baseman. You got Connor Norby as a backup. Even if you want to play shortstop, you got Gunnar Henderson. So, no. You don't need him. All right, Paul Skeens is unfortunately off the board. 5 years, $81 million to the Angels. Wow. Okay. Nick Sandlin goes to the Pirates. So we need to put an offer in for maybe Dolander, you think? Oh, no, he's gone. Dolander went back. Matt Brash. I'm good on our bullpen. Wow, they did not waste time. The Angels were like, hey, we want this guy anyway. Okay, you could just, go away, Okay, did he not sign? Surely he signed. He wouldn't be here if he... Okay. He had to go back to the Rockies, right? Yep, there he is. 5 years, 57.5. So Dolander re-signed with the Rockies. He went ahead and wanted to go back and be bad with the Rockies. So, okay, that's fine. That means we have no pressure. I have a feeling Derek Hammer is going to get taken, but that's fine. Let's go to free agency. Boosh. Woosuk go. Giggity. Formerly part of the White Sox is now going to the NL Central. In the Pirates. And let's see what we got here. So we got 3 guys that have not done their thing yet. Brady Singer is still out here. No one is signing Brady Singer. He's got a World Series title. I don't know what you guys want from him. He's got 2 of them, actually. Okay, so we've got money. I mean, we've got money to spend. Let's look at somebody. Let's look at, dear God, Dylan Cease is going to regress so hard. So, unfortunately, it seems like what we're going to have to do is we are going to have to get 1 starter here, maybe 1 in the Rule 5. Cade Cavalli. I don't think he's going to be that great, but I'm very interested in maybe snatching him up. A 1-year deal for Cavalli? That sounds good to me. Absolutely almost doubled his quality starts. Had 2 shutouts. WAR was good. Ks were about the same. Walks were down. Home runs were surprisingly down. I don't know how that was. FIP. Yeah. You know what? Let's give Cade Cavalli a shot. I will give you a 1-year deal, but I'm going to give you 10. No, I'll give you 10.5. How about that? We're gonna beep the Nationals. We're gonna beep the Nationals. We're gonna beat the Nationals to this. So if he accepts, he would be the 4th. And I don't know why this guy is so bad. I really don't, but he just is. Lauer, Bubich, Suarez. We can have a Suarez battle here. Zach Gallen, Michael King, Josiah Gray. Shout out to the A's franchise. Corbin Burns. Everyone just loves this guy for some reason. I don't really see anything here that I want. Don't really see anything that I want here. I'm really surprised no one's making an offer for Singer. So that's what we'll do. We'll give Cavalli a chance, see if he signs. If he does, it's great. If not, then we'll have to force our hand, really. Cole Winn is another target. Worked out of the bullpen and starting. What do you guys think on Cole Winn? Should we offer him something? Should we just have the absolute definition of a mid rotation, do you think? What do you guys think? Cole Winn, yay or nay? Is that a Cole win or a Cole loss? 1 year, 10.5 for him. What do you guys think? I'm going to let you decide. I'm going to let you decide. What are we thinking here? We'll take a risk on the Rule 5. It won't be anybody that great, but he's definitely not going to be the ace, I'll tell you that. He's going to be in the rotation. He's going to hate it, but hey, fuck off, okay? Is that an angry chicken? That's funny. I like that. Okay. Let's get Cole Winn a shot. Cole Winn, Cade Cavalli. Oh boy. Are we going to take a step back in our rotation? But that's okay. It's been time to move on for quite a while. Paddock's 36. That's why I'm not going to offer for him. He would be a backup option. Like I said, we're good on relievers. Everyone accepted their deal, and there's really nothing here. So, that's good. Is there any hidden gems in here? Is there any little hidden Dewey Dobbs over here that maybe we can look into? I don't think so. Shout out to Kevin Ginkle. Love that name. Kevin Ginkle. Jake Latz. I like that name. TJ Antone. Now this dude is a one-inning guy. Allard. Keegan Curtis. Okay. Don't know who that is. No, I gotta lie to you. Don't know who that is. Yeah, okay. So there's really nothing here. And that is fine. That's okay. All right. Okay, so what's next here? If these guys sign, what do we got next? Torres is going to be the everyday shortstop. Wherever the shortstop is. I hate this freaking crap. We're just going to say hypothetically, Bobby Witt's DH. Okay, let's just say hypothetically he's DHing. I just did a dumb. Hold on. Dobbins will play left. Bobby will be DH. Okay, so just ignore Bobby Witt for a second. Let's just say hypothetically, this could be our rotation, or this our lineup. So we need a backup outfielder. We need a first baseman and a third baseman. Okay. Anyone available in free agency at third base? That is not going to cost a lot. Morel. Moncada. Garcia is still here. I mean, I just don't know if Garcia is going to be worth signing anymore. Yu Chang. Yeah, see, there's nobody here. Nobody. Did Triantos not? Okay, we got him at second base. Okay, good. I just missed that. So we need one more backup outfielder. We need a first baseman. And we need a third baseman. Okay, cool. Let's take a look here. Anything interesting at first base? Michael Bush. Ryan Noda. Vinny. Watch these guys like not get signed, and I just left them for no reason. Dahlback. Cologne. Wow, Bobby Cologne is here. Maybe we could steal a former top prospect. Doesn't play that good a defense, but he kills righties somehow. How does this guy kill righties? First base, and he plays the outfield randomly. I don't know why he would. Mountcastle, Dominic Smith, Olsen, Bowers, Alonso, Bryce Harper. We can go get Bryce Harper just for the lulz. We're not going to do that. I'll tell you what, man. Bobby Cologne really piques my interest. He's only 26, too. Back-to-back 30 home run seasons. He's been healthy a lot. We could offer him a 2-year deal. And that will give Salazar time. I'm thinking we offer him a 2-year deal. He wants 8. I'll give you 9. How about that? We're going to blow everyone out of the water. We're going to blow everyone out of the water, you know? These aren't sexy picks, but like I said, we're kind of retooling a little bit. We do need a first baseman, so... there's really nothing at third base, so we may have to rely on the Rule 5. Could get this bum. I'm going to make a certain person upset. Cody Hosey. Nope. Biddison. What a name. I like that name. Biddison. What's your name? My name is Biddison. I wonder how many people are going to be upset that I did not go for, that I didn't go for, Paul Skeens. Don't be upset with me. Trey Sweeney could play third. Not a great pick. How many World Series does he have? He's probably better than Baez. I'll give you that one. I'll give you better than Baez, 100%. Jose Ramirez is like a combination of all three of those guys, in a way. Like, he's got the nice hitting of Chris Bryant that he had, and then he's got the home run power of Rizzo, and he's got the defensive prowess that Baez once had. How about checking the game? He may actually have one. It's left fielders. Hold on. I'll figure out where I'm going here in a second. Got a lot of All-Star. Got a lot of Silver Sluggers. He's been kind of irrelevant since 27. But, I mean, hey, his numbers look good. His numbers still look solid. Not what they were, but solid. Not what we're looking for, though. Remember, he's 39, so he's a bum in this particular year. Not in real life, obviously. Obviously, he's not a bum in real life. All right, well, third base doesn't look good at all. I don't really want to sign Beatty. Too much commitment for him. Well, we may have to find a third baseman. Maybe we do need to sign Callahan. He's not going to be great, but he might be all we have for now. Whoops. I don't know where he is, but... Is he... Okay, how is he still on our team? Oh, the arbitration. Okay. Duh. We'll make you an offer. There we go. Found it. We're good. So we'll start Callahan for now. Obviously, he's not going to be our pick. Jackson Chourio goes to the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna will go to the Braves, where his, what was it, brother was once a part of. He's now part of the Guardians. Somebody has signed. And that would be Bobby Colon. All right, so we got Bobby Colon. 2-year, $18 million deal. That's fine by me. He could be our everyday first baseman. See how he does. Did the other guy not sign? Yeah, Callahan signed as well. So we're waiting on... whoops. Waiting on Cade Cavalli and Cole Winn. So... we're pretty solid right now, I guess. I don't know. Let me save. Just like I said, it's not a sexy move. Like this team had to rebuild eventually. I just don't think this was the team to keep going with. Are there any like random free agent guys down here that we can snag? I guess they won't show up though until later on in free agency. So I guess it's no reason to check. No reason to check. But you never know. You never know. You never know, right? Matt Mervis. No, we got our first baseman. Don't think he'd be that good at third. We'll just let him go. Delgado would be a solid backup, but that's about it. Okay, let's just keep going. And I would have to fill the roster up anyway. So, these guys still haven't signed yet. Oh, okay. The Reds are now interested in Cole Winn. I'll make it 1 year, $11 million. I don't think you'll be the ace, though. That's the problem. You're not going to be the ace. No, nobody's going to be the ace on this team anymore. To be honest, Forrest Whitley is going to be more of an ace than these guys will. So, not great, but is what it is. And that's not to mention even if someone trades for Bobby Witt. There are some people interested. The Rockies are interested, which doesn't make sense because they got Adele Amador. The Dodgers are interested. Henry Davis. Triantos is still here. I don't think we're going to trade him anywhere. He may be stuck with us. Okay. Nothing on the trade block. Nothing in free agency. Boosh. All right. How many people do we have on our team? 89. Okay, so not bad. Not terrible. Rotation, 3 out of 5 is set. We do have Valencia, who is on the fence, so. Amador's a free agency. Oh, yeah, but, okay, that's what I saw. I saw that they put an offer for him. I don't know why they're wanting another shortstop when they have a guy right here that's 28. So, hey, to each their own, I guess. The reason I'm not going for Amador is because we had him in the Rockies franchise, so. None of that. Luciano looks like he's going to have a new home. If push comes to shove, we'll go for Trey Sweeney. He looks like a very good backup infielder. Not a great... I mean, he seems to be a great hitter somehow. 325 is pretty good. But we'll wait on that. I keep checking, thinking that... Jesus Christ. I'm going to mute that for the rest of forever. Eric Fellows. Look at this cat. 29 years old, 70 overall. Could use you in the farm system, my guy. Let's put him in the farm. No, wait. Do we have a shortstop? Well, we do, but... Let's go get Fellows and add him to the... Let's see if it will add us. It says he hasn't had any Major League playing time, so 100K should be in the minors. Casey Martin. Nope, 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 nope. Wow, you have no arm at shortstop, Jose Devers. What the heck? John Weber, 21 years old, C potential. He's dying, though, so we can't really use him. There's old Buster Strawberry. Love that name. Yeah. No. Don't see anything that good here. What about starting pitching? Is there any hidden starting pitchers down here? Got any random talented pitchers that's just waiting to be signed somewhere? There's one. Tom Rouse. I mean, he was with Milwaukee. I don't know what his situation looks like. I'm assuming he would have 3. Yeah, let's go ahead and sign him. Let's go ahead and sign him. Bukauskas. I like that name. That's a solid name right there. I'll take you what. I'll take you what. That is a very solid name. I'll take you what. Shota! What has happened to you? Tori Slaughter. Look at that. Well, there's some guys here in free agency that's just waiting, you know? They're waiting for an opportunity. Holy smokes! This guy's awful. 1-21? My guy, baseball may not be for you. Detroit, what happened? That's, Maybe we should sign this guy. 1-21? No. Oh, no. No way we're going to sign a 1-21 pitcher. Right? We're not going to do that, are we? It would be an interesting... He's only 25. I mean, we could put him in the minors and, you know, have a solid-looking AAA team. That's insane. Cavalli is still here. You know what? Screw it. We're going to go sign him. What was his name again? What was your name? Buddy O'Pal? Wow. You are not great in the slightest. I'll give you $740. And then we're going to put you in AAA. Holy smokes, that's awful. Oh, that's awful. You ever went 1-26 in your career? I haven't. I have never went 1-26. Ever. Because I've never been a pitcher. A pitcher? A pitcher. Or a pitcher. Any interesting pieces down here? Doesn't look like it. Huh. There's a 28 guy. No. Doesn't look like it. Huh. Alright, I see nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing. There's Mason Mack. He really fell off a cliff. Poor guy. Fabregas. Look at that. There's some okay catchers here in the minors, or here in free agency. Why aren't you guys signing your minor leaguers? There's a 19-year-old out of New York. Can't hit worth a darn, but... Well, there's another. Anthony Joseph. Todd Trout. Former prospect. I remember that name. Don't remember what year, but I remember that name. While we're at it, let's see if there's any left fielders. Oh, yeah. Here we go. F potential. It's a miracle that he even made it. If you're an F potential guy, how did you even make it to the majors? That's my question. Cole Roederer, huh? He's 30 flipping too, man. No, don't think we'll do that. Don't think we will do that at all. Wow, this guy's got some pop to him. He's 29, though. Sean Langley. There's always good center fielders. We don't need any of those. Don't need any of those. Interesting right fielder there. Howard Bellamy. Could be good for the AA system. Could be good for the AA. All right, so nothing to look at. Okay, cool. Cool. Hunter Villalobos. Yeah, it's just, you know, like I said, I don't want this team to be, you know, god awful. But I also don't want us, you know, we're not competing this year. That's the thing. We're just not. I want new players to develop right. We got some people here we can get rid of. That's fine. I may have made a boo-boo signing some of these guys, but it's okay. We'll just let him ride. We've got 88 people. We can hold 92, I believe. So yeah, we've got quite a few people here. So we'll have to cut some more. It would be really nice if someone would offer us a trade for Bobby. MJ Melendez goes to the Mile High City, 3-year, $35.4 million. Tristan McKenzie is an Atlanta Brave, 4 years, $64.8. We're at the renter meetings. All right, so does that mean somebody has signed? Everyone has signed. Okay, cool. All right, did they? No, not everyone has signed. So Chad Reeves, I mean, okay, apparently he doesn't have any options, so that's fine. We'll end up sending him through waivers. Tom Rouse, he's signed. He's going to be out of waivers, so once again, that's fine. Doesn't bug me. Torrey Slaughter has signed, so that's great. Love that. Where did the other guys go? Oh, it just took our deals away. Okay. I need to clear space then. Need to clear a space. It's fine. We can do it. Eric Fellows is going to be an interesting AAA guy. 5'11", 6'4". We'll probably Juan Infante will probably go. All right, now I need to go back and offer those contracts again. Cole Winn. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be in the running for you, but we're still going to put you on there. Cade Cavalli, 1 year, 10. There we go. This guy's not very good. Okay, I need to stop looking because we're just not going to find anything. What about the trade block? Anything on the trade block? Bobby Witt is still out there. Cardinals are showing interest. I would like prospects for Bobby, but I cannot initiate, you know. What if I do this? What if I take everything off here? We'll leave Triantos, and we'll just put Bobby on there. There we go. So now looking at our lineup, we have a first baseman. So we need a... What do we need? Third base. For now, it's going to be Callahan, but we're going to check the Rule 5 for a third baseman. And then we need some backup guys. We need another backup outfielder. which we may have in Brinster. We may let Brinster just be the backup guy. And then Cody Morissette may be our backup infielder. So that's probably what we'll end up doing. Draft lottery. Here we go. We won the World Series, so no chance for us. Orioles, Mariners, Guardians have the highest chance for the top pick. Rays, Tigers. We'll round out your top 5. Let's see what happens. Who gets the first pick? It's going to be a team with like a 5 or 0.5% chance, isn't it? Wow. Okay. That's a change. The Athletics moved up 16 spots to get the number 1 overall pick. Mariners didn't move. Rockies moved up 8 spots as if they needed to get more picks. Guardians lost 1. The biggest loser seems to be the Orioles. They lost 4 spots. Wow. They went from the number 1 pick. They tanked the whole season, and now they got the number 5 pick. That's a shame. That's a shame. 83 and 79. The A's went 83 and 79. They're going to get the number 1 overall pick. Gotta love the draft lottery. Got to love it. All right, just keep going. Just keep simming here. Cole Winn is no longer interested, so that tells me he signed somewhere. Marco Luciano goes to the Pirates. Brett Beatty, third baseman, goes to the Rangers. Cole Winn goes to the Giants. So the Giants offered him a 1-year longer deal than we were going to. Soroka goes to the Guardians. 3-year, $11.9. And now the teams are fighting for Singer. I'm so glad to see Brady Singer's getting offers. Diamondbacks, Pirates, Yankees. Good for them. Good for Singer. I want him to succeed at all costs. And he will do it without us. He will do it without us. I mean, he has succeeded with us, so, I mean, not a big deal. What happened to... We did get Cade Cavalli. Okay. Awesome. We got Cade Cavalli on a 1-year, $10 million deal. So now we have 4... Trade for a young-ish pitcher? Yeah. So now we got 4 of our rotation built in. It's not a great rotation. But we still need an ace. I don't know why Chad Reeves is in here. Just ignore him. And Tom Rouse, ignore both these guys. Chances are they're going to be sent down to the minors to see if they clear waivers. So just ignore them. Bullpen's fine. Not worried about the bullpen. Suarez came back, so that's all I care about. Tom Rouse. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Chad Reeves. This guy. I can't get over that record. 1-21. This dude's got some tenacity. I'll tell you what. He has got some grit in him. To look at yourself in the mirror and went, as a professional baseball pitcher, I went 1-21. And I'm back, baby. I'm back. That's some grit right there. That'll earn you some bonus points. That grit will earn you some bonus points. So, at least he throws hard. Based on that ERA, though, does it hit the catcher's glove? I just don't think it does. All right, so we do have room for one more player. We don't really have an offer out there. We could theoretically look at... Well, Velasco's going to be on our roster. He's going to be our DH. Morissette's going to be a backup. I think he deserves a shot in the big leagues just to see what he does. If he doesn't do well, we DFA him or something. Not a big deal. And then backup outfielder. That's where the interesting part comes into play here. So Dobbins is left. Ricker, Roccaforte. We need one more. Like I said, one more. And it might be Brister. Sorry. So maybe we do have our outfield. I think Brister deserves a shot. We are in a rebuilding year, so, I mean, is he on the... Okay, he is. So, yeah, I think we might be okay. I mean, this team's not great. We still need to find another pitcher, so we may save this spot for another pitcher. So, unless we get a trade offer for Bobby Witt, I mean, we're pretty much done. So... All right, Brian. I'll see you, man. I appreciate you hanging out. Where are we at here? So let's see what happens. Rule 5 draft. Okay, this is where we're going to probably lose some people, and that's fine. Let's go to the draft. Okay. We surprisingly did not lose anybody. Let's see who's available. Let's see who is available. Brandon Beck is available. Jackson Wolf. I like your name. Like your name. Don't know if I like your stuff. Tim Cate. Come back with his old teammate here. Cade Cavalli. Andrew Hoffman. Oh, boy. There's our buddy Ryan Baca. He's no longer with us. He's been with Toronto. Will Bednar. Yeah. Man, nothing here. That's part of the risk, you know. That's part of the risk. Sometimes it pays off. Other times it just doesn't. And when it doesn't, it sucks. But hey, that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. There's a 23-year-old. Leo Fernandez. Well, I tell you what, I would have a better chance at looking at giving Tejada a chance here. Tejada may be our number 5 guy. I don't think Valencia's going to make it. So we may send Valencia off in a trade. And see if anybody wants him. I don't know. What was the other position? Third base, right? Because right now we got Callahan. I would like somebody a little better than Callahan. Jamison Morris, Russell Borowitz. White Davis. Jaime Castro. Oh, not a bad-looking cat, but not what we want. He can bunt. That's cool. Samuel Chassin. He's on our team. Well, he was on our team. Now he's with the Rockies. There's Derek Hammer. Yeah, boy. Not seeing a thing, man. Not seeing a thing at all. And that is a shame. Oh, backup catcher. We talked about a backup catcher, didn't we? Well, I guess we're screwed. I guess we're out of luck, man. Triantos. Nope. This is not our Jaime Castro. Friggin' Jordan Sprinkle's available. Will Wilson, former Giants. One of their top prospects. He's here. Oh, we need backup outfielders. Yeah. I need backup outfielders. TJ Walton. Okay. I mean, look, TJ Walton. I mean, hey, if he is, he is. I'm not going to draft our own guy, obviously, because you can't. But, you know. Can't do that. I heard you can't do that, so. Carlos Collado excels at pitch hitting. His fielding is not very good. His hitting is not very good. I like his perks. I don't like his set. Ho. Brad Gaboni. There's a joke in there somewhere. Jose Gutierrez, 23 of 62. No, we got something better than that. Lon Shea. I think that's how you say his name. Not a great outfielder. Yeah, there's just took a risk, man, and we just did not pay off. Took a risk and it didn't pay off. Check one more time here. Starting pitching, yeah, it would be best if we just went with it would just be best if we went with Valencia or Tejeda. So it looks like we have two guys that's going to be fighting for the 5th spot. I'm sorry, not Valencia. Alfonso Tejada and AJ Gill are going to fight for the 5th spot. So Ronaldo looks okay. Who? I know I go fast sometimes, so I'm sorry about that. Chin Jung Lu. I'll just look for Ronaldo. He was an outfielder. Let me look for him. Ronaldo Silva. Yeah, he's our guy. He's our guy. That's our guy, if that's who you mean. I just don't think he would be a good fit in Major Leaguer. I love that you were paying attention, though. I love that. I love that. Appreciate that. Because I do miss things. Jordan Travis out of Mississippi. I'll tell you what. I think we're good on outfielders. I'd be willing to let Brinster take a chance. Backup catcher. There's really nothing here either. So we'll have to go to free agency and find a backup catcher. Just nothing that stands out, man. Nothing that stands out. Interesting. Well, I say that. The dude can't hit, but that potential bump interests me. Switch hitter, plays okay defense. He doesn't have an arm. He doesn't have accuracy. Rafael Estrella. What? Okay, that's not what I wanted. Hey, Gabe, Merry belated Christmas, my guy. Hopefully you got a good one. This guy's interesting, right? He has to stay on the thing, though, which sucks. I don't really see this guy making a big difference to the team, especially when we got Corey Morissette. No. I'm close, but no. I'm not feeling it. I'm probably going to regret passing him up, but I just don't see it. I don't see it on that guy. Richard Matthews. I did, man. That's really nice. That's a nice jersey. I'm sorry I didn't comment back. I was at work when you sent that. It's a nice looking jersey. It's a very nice jersey. It's sick. Yeah, I think we're just gonna move on. Don't really see anything. We surprisingly didn't lose anybody. Okay, so we just need go look for a backup catcher. Who do we got that's available here? Backup, Fermin is still here as a backup catcher. Not gonna pay you $11 million to be a backup catcher. I'm sorry, my guy. Riley Adams. Willie McIver. 35. Doesn't hit. CJ Stubbs. I don't want the backup catcher to be just the worst thing ever, you know? Am I wrong for thinking that? Like, I don't want... I mean, obviously, I'm not going to find a catcher that's going to rake. But I don't want him to be like 0 for... You know, when he hits. But boy, we are not getting anything here, are we? Oh, boy. Anthony Joseph, a 65 overall, 23. These two need more time in the minors. That's why I'm not going to call them up. They need more time in the minors. Okay. Austin Wells. Apparently he's a good backup catcher, but not for that money. Henry Davis. Maybe. I'll be okay with Henry Davis. We'd have to trade for him. He's on the trade block. So that makes him available. 32, 84 overall. Let me see here. Oops. Your first jersey. Who got you the jersey? I'll tell you what, they don't need to trade him. We're going to ignore that. The Rockies and Dodgers are interested in. Your aunt got you that? Dude, that's such a cool looking jersey. I like it. I like it. I like it, man. I think that is a sick looking jersey. You know, crazy idea here. Crazy idea. We may let Stephen Wong try out. And if he does well, maybe he could be the backup. Gowdy is good, but I need him to hit better. Wong is like a great backup catcher. I think we're going to go with that. So we're at 92 players. Do a quick save. My wife should be getting home any minute now, so I need to do my best to wrap this up. I won't go through spring training, so I'll worry about that off stream. Leo on Christmas. Oh man, he got a lot of stuff. Del Amador goes to the Mets. 5 years, $69 million deal. Robert Hassel III, oh, great, goes to the White Sox. Good thing we're not competing. Yeah, but Vanessa's mom got Leo a MetaQuest 3 VR headset. And I'm just like, really? That's cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. He loves it. What did I get for Christmas? Nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Nobody wants Freddie still. Nobody wants Pasquantino. Why isn't anybody signing these guys? Ugh. It hurts to see these guys just waste away. Trey Sweeney, huh? Trey Sweeney. Trey Hewitt, Trey Sweeney. Yeah, me and Vanessa didn't really get each other anything. Well, we got each other one thing for Christmas, but that's it. I got Vanessa this limited edition, like, Harry Potter purse. Dark, or Deathly Hallows purse. And then she got me, I don't have it up yet, but it's kind of behind me on the shelf. You can't really see it, but it's one of those shelves that you could put baseballs on. And I've got like a bunch of unique design baseballs that I've kind of bought. So I'm going to put those on it. But other than that, man, I didn't want anything. I really didn't want a thing. I was like, I'm good. I've got what I want. I'm a simple guy. Sort of. Aaron Saval. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Oh, look, Mike Trout's a free agent. Apparently he was with Minnesota last year, and I didn't even notice. 614 home runs for the 40-year-old. 282 stolen bases. The GOAT of all GOATs. Hasn't done anything since 27, so there's Aaron Judge. Close to 600 home runs. Whoops. Silver Slugger in 2029. And an All-Star in 28. MVP in 2029. How do you think Aaron Judge would look in a Royals uniform? You think he'd look good? You think he'd look okay? Would it hurt you inside? I think I'm really done looking. I think we're honestly good. Unless somebody makes an offer for Bobby Witt. Andy Pages goes to the Rangers. Brady Singer goes to the Pirates. So the Pirates lose Paul Skeens, and yet they pick up Brady Singer and another starter. I forgot who the other starter was they picked up. So I'm doing a 1-year, $17.9 million deal. R.I.P. Brady. Thank you for being here. Appreciate your service. And we have a trade. The Dodgers get Matthew Liberatore from the Jays for James Outman. That's a solid trade. That's an okay trade. I guess the Dodgers needed pitching and the Blue Jays needed an outfielder. So, no one has made an offer for Bobby Witt yet. Duran. I always feel like I say his name wrong. Goes to the Diamondbacks, 1-year, $17.7. Happy 2032. So we're going to keep going here. We're going to Save. Telling you, man, I don't know if this team's going to be good or not. Braves got Dylan Cease back. Jordan Hicks is the top guy now. Jacob Gonzalez is right behind him. Naylor. Jose Alvarado. Stephen Kwan. Seager. Is Stevenson not? I mean, he seems like he would be a good leadoff catcher. Or like a primary catcher. A leadoff catcher. He'd be a good leadoff catcher, don't you guys think? He'd be a solid leadoff catcher. Wow, nobody's getting Vinny Pasquantino. What is wrong with you guys? Look at this man. He hits a career. He has a 299 career average. Why is no one going after him? It's insulting, is what it is. Oh, that's insulting. All right, keep going. Will we get a trade for Bobby? Jordan Hicks goes to the Rangers. Thank you for your service. Have fun in Texas. Ronnie Mauricio goes to the Brewers on a 5-year, $67.5 million deal. Josh Naylor goes to the Lou. Not the toilet, but City Connect. The Lou, the Cardinals. 3 years, $10 million deal for him. And I guess no one's going to offer for Bobby. Tyler Stevenson, top catcher on the market, goes to the Astros. Jose Alvarado goes to the Blue Jays after being with the Yankees. And boy, no one wants Bobby Witt. Okay. I can't initiate a trade. That's the thing. I cannot initiate because the cornerstone rule. I could put him on the trade block, but someone has to offer for him. And no one's offered for him. So, looks like Bobby Witt may be sticking around unless someone really, really wants him. I don't need Andrew Vaughn. I don't need those guys. I want prospects. That's the hard part. That's the hard part. Probably not going to get any prospects. So what are we looking at here? Still need our... Well, we've got our guys. They're just not showing here. Bobby Colon, Lance Ricker, Alan Dobbins, Torres, Waters, Triantos, Nolan, Callahan, and Bobby Witt for now. Torres may even be the backup infielder. Yeah, he's probably going to be the backup infielder. All right. Keep her going. Keep her going. Keep her going. Anything cool happening? No. Stephen Kwan goes to the Reds. 3 years, $15.6. Jacob Gonzalez, former White Sox, goes to the Oakland Athletics. They are stocking up, knowing they got the #1 pick now. Good for you. We have really no arbitration deals. Corey Seager, 1 year, $5.6 to the Rockies. Maybe they'll decide to be competitive. That would be cool. I doubt it, but... and just like that, guys, we have nothing going on. We have a lot of money, but nothing going on. I don't know how we somehow got better at second, but we did. Yeah, we're probably not going to be a good team this year, and that's fine. That's kind of... I hate to say that's the goal, but that's kind of, you know, if we want to see some new players on this team, that's kind of what we're aiming for here. So a 5th starting spot is going to be a battle between Valencia and AJ Gill. And I don't know who should win that spot. I'm going to be up front with you. I'd be willing to give Valencia a shot. But, boy, he doesn't look great. None of these guys look great. We could look in free agency. Regressing. So, yeah, there's really no point in signing any of these guys. They are all regressing. Including my boy Justin Steele and Shota Imanaga. Jason Phillips, I don't know who you are, but you're 36, so I'm sorry. Not going to happen. Miguel Villafuerte. Probably Villa bad. Fuerte. It's a good joke. Boy, I'm going to be honest, guys. Looks like that's it for free agency. For the offseason. So this team has really, really changed. We could be one of the worst teams this year. Not a lot to look at. I'll look to fill the roster if I need to. No one made a trade for Bobby Witt, so Bobby Witt seems like he's going to be with us. Sim. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. And there you go. So this team doesn't look great. I'm going to be honest with you. It doesn't look great. I'm going to refill. I'm going to add some people to the roster. You know, I'll fix all that off stream. But so going into spring training and opening day, which that'll be, you know, I'll let you guys know in Discord and everything. The rotation as of right now, ignore Chad Reeves, but we've got Forrest Whitley, we've got Archie Singer, Cade Cavalli, Stephen Choi, and then there will be a battle for the 5th spot between George Valencia and, who'd I say? Alfonso Tejeda? No, not Tejeda. Even though it could be Tejeda. AJ Gill, that's the other one. So I'll make sure these guys get reps in. I don't know how I'm going to do this because the game does such a horrible job at, you know, simming of pitchers and stuff like that. And then when it comes to the lineup, you know, we're probably going to have these guys actually here. Cody Morissette and Jaime Velasco. Velasco will make the team. There's no doubt about this whatsoever. I'm actually going to give Bobby I'm just going to set Bobby off to the side for now. That sounds bad, but it's true. Actually, no, it won't. I need to see how he does in spring training. But you're looking at these guys right here. Rocafort, Torres, Wong, Brister, and Morissette will be our backup guys. Morissette plays really good defense, has good vision, loves to hit righties. So, not a strength by any stretch, and we are definitely a different team than what we were. But, hey, you know what? Anything could happen, including how bad we're going to be. So that's about it. We look at these contract extensions. I don't worry about this going into the season. Let's quickly look at the rotation for our competitors. The Tigers don't look like they did a whole lot. The Twins didn't do a whole lot either. We already did Tigers. There's us. The Guardians, they did sign Mike Soroka, so they probably now have the best rotation in our division right now. I'll probably do expect them to win it this year. Brisky, Silva, Schultz. The White Sox did absolutely nothing to the rotation. They added absolutely nobody. So, interesting decision. Interesting decision by the Sox to not go for it. The Rockies are the team that I'm going to be looking forward to. I want to see how they do this year because they've been getting like the top 3 picks since we started. So they got Chase Dollander back. They got Drew Thorpe, Luis Nunez. Looks like their rotation's pretty much the exact same as well. Garrett Crochet has also been with them for a while. This is his 2nd year, I should say. So, yeah, the Rockies didn't do much to their rotation either. What about the Cubs? Let me just check in one more time. Let's check in with the Cubs because they made it to the World Series last year. Did you guys do anything to your lineup? Perez, Amros, Detmers, Garcia, they did absolutely nothing. Caleb Killian would be someone I would love to trade for. I would like to maybe try to swing a deal with the Cubs for Killian if the rotation stuff doesn't work out. But we'll see because they got plenty of starters. They've got plenty of starters to work with. But if I do any of that, if I do any trades between here and opening day, which I don't expect to, but if I do, I'll let you guys know on Twitter, on Discord. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the offseason. Like I said, I did it because a couple of you asked me to stream the offseason. So that's the offseason. And I'm happy to say we did it under 3 hours. So that's an improvement. Going to take a couple days for the series to breathe a little bit, get everything organized. And then we'll start our opening day, which I don't know what the schedule looks like. It won't show us. But between now and then, I'll sim through spring training, do all that stuff, fill the roster up. If there's any trades, like I said, I'll let you guys know. But that's about it, man. That's about it. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below if you're watching this. What do you think? How do you think we're going to do in the regular season? We're not the World Series caliber that we were. But who knows, right? It could be a minor rebuild. So, appreciate you guys. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye now.